It's like, come on over, man. Everybody gonna do coke off of Eddie's belly. Like, who? Eddie.
So Soul Plane is considered kind of like not a good movie, but it's a classic in the streets, and it has everyone that we loved. How did you view it going into it?
The Soul Plane is a good movie, bro. Like, I disagree 1,000. I think it just hit at a time. It was like, it was just at a time where, it just caught that, we need to see black people differently. And so it just got caught up in that wave and just got that bad whatever, and it just sort of spiraled. And then the movie came out on DVD like 6-7 months before. But man, I disagree, man. That was funny. And then, people have to understand, like, entertainment is entertainment. It's either for you or not. So everything is not going to be about, this perfect, it's conflict. Films are, driven by conflict. Something going wrong, everything going wrong, somebody not such and such. And so every film is like that. And if it's not for you, turn it off. But you look at what they did with the Naked Guns. Those were, white folks acting crazy characters. And this was, sort of an urban version of that. And if it's not for you, fine. But for everybody to jump out and speak out and say, oh, it's this, it's that, I think it just, it's just a bunch of things lined up to work against that movie.
How does that feel? Because, I'm on the critic side of things. So we put out opinions, good and bad. But from a talent perspective, connected to a project, how does that feel when you feel like, man, that was cool, I had a good time, but then now it comes out and people are like, that was trash?
Yeah, yeah. As an artist, you always feel that. Anybody tell you like, yeah, I don't care what they think, like, bruh, knock it off. Like, now, did you go jump off a bridge? No, but you look and you just like, yo, what you mean? What you mean? It was coon. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you always care, but you got to chalk it up. We create things that we want everyone to love. Now, what an artist needs to understand, like, everybody ain't gonna love everything. It's just not gonna happen. But it's just the way humans are built. You're always focusing on, it could be 1 million people who love it. You're gonna be focused on that one person who doesn't, and that's just what it is, And a lot, I don't take it personal. You gotta understand that, like, everything is not everybody's cup of tea. But you read and you see it, you're like, you ain't making it for somebody to say, oh, that was trash. Like, oh, it was trash, but it is what it is. And you can't really, you just have to take it with a grain of salt, you know what I mean? And get up to bat again. And it's part of the game. It's part of what we do. You put yourself out there. There's a high reward attached to what we do. And then things like that come with, it comes with other things. And, the criticism and putting yourself out there is part of it.
Yeah. A notion about, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. When I think about this early investment of yourself, you start having this self-belief. It gives you a certain edge of how you maybe even behave in the entertainment space in regards of like being confident about what you can do, not being thirsty for opportunities.
Right.
Do you think that started kind of hindering your position and opportunities that would come because you didn't seem as thirsty?
Absolutely, 1,000%. Because Hollywood wants you to be thirsty. Again, I want you to hop on one foot. I want you to follow me around. I want you to call me a couple of times. I see you calling. I want you to call some more. And I never really had that. Like, I couldn't pretend to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't pretend to be. I've never, I can't. I just gotta be me at the end of the day. It's uncomfortable to not be me, right? Like, I don't drink, I don't smoke. When I'm in a party and it's 2 a.m, I know I'm in a party, there's loud music, and it's 2 a.m, right? And when you're drunk, you might not know. You're like, yeah. You're like, no, it's 2, right? 20 minutes from the house. So I'm not good at pretending to be who I'm not. But if I was willing to follow around and, pretend like you're the best homie, and in particular, nothing comes to mind in particular, man. But again, this, networking is a big part of this business. And sometimes the networking is, a party that you don't want to be at, right? Or, a group of people who you don't like. And so it's not always we're going to this function and it's going to be a bunch of professionals and we're going to chop it up and whatever. It's like, come on over, man. Everybody gonna do coke off of Eddie's belly. Like, who? Eddie? No, man, I'm not, I don't want to do that. Like, soda? No, man, knock it off right. Like, so it's just a bunch of stuff that if you're willing to pretend to be, who you're not, you can go far, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, you can go far. Seriously, you can go far, you can go far fast, right? If I'm willing to do anything, with it, anything y'all want to do, anything you want me to do, you're going to be just fine. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of people who have done that, you know what I mean? And they feel it. They feel it, you know what I mean? Someone who doesn't know may not be able to see it, but, look in people's eyes, man. Look in people's eyes when you go on their Instagram, look at their pictures they post, look in their eyes, right? And see how you feel. Because what you feel will reflect in their eyes, and you can never hide how you feeling. Your eyes don't lie. And so you look at some of these pictures when, they might be doing something cool, but them eyes like, nah, bro, you going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not happy. Emptiness. Yeah. And that's the telltale, man. So yes, doing more of that, kissing up and chasing, and definitely great for, making it, to wherever, you might be trying to go. But, hey, man, come on, man.